Today we're going to be making beef stir fry for dinner, so I'm going to start off with our marinade. So first we're going to need soy sauce. This is gluten-free Tamari Sanjay. We're going to put a fair amount in there. We're going to use up the rest of this bottle is actually what we're going to do. We're going to put some sesame oil in there. Not a lot, just a couple tablespoons to give it some flavor. We're going to put in white pepper. For some added spice. We're going to add in some ginger. A nice squirt. This is already prepared. Then we're going to add in some gluten-free hoisin sauce. This is kind of like barbecue sauce, so it does have a lot of sugar. I gotta be careful with how much I put in, but we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna put in some chili crisp. And a spoon. And we're gonna do a big spoonful of it. We're gonna mix this around. And then I'm gonna taste it, see how it tastes. It smells good, it's smelling right. I'm gonna taste a little. Oh, it's nice, it's savory, but I think it needs something else. So I think it needs a little rice vinegar. So we're gonna add some of that to our marinade, and that will also help tenderize the meat.
Hey, Mommy.
Get another spoon. Yes. Soccer's not until next week, not tomorrow. You have like 6 more sleeps till soccer.
What's not fair?
Yeah, let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 5 sleeps until soccer.
5 sleeps?
Yeah, 5 sleeps.
Daddy, Mommy, I'm wet.
Okay, well, go change. All right, sorry about that. So that seemed to have done the trick. Give it some tartness. So let's slice up our meat. Okay, so we have a cut of London broil right here.
Hey, Daddy.
I'm going to cut it against the grain, and that is what's going to help keep it tender after we marinate and then cook it. Alrighty, let's take this out of the package. This is a nice cut of London broil. I'll show you in a sec. Very nice marbling on this. And then we're just gonna slice it into thin strips to like this to make our strips for the beef. And I'm tossing them in the marinade as I go along. All right. So you don't have to stay with me while I do this. So now I'm just mixing the meat around in the marinade, and then I'm gonna let it chill for about an hour and a half. We'll probably eat dinner around 6. So it's 4:12 right now, so I'll probably start cooking around 5:30. So maybe not an hour and a half quite, but yeah, it's just gonna sit in the marinade in the fridge. So right now I am preheating my wok, and we have the beef marinating right here. And then along with that, instead of usual stir-fry veggies, I am using this. It has asparagus, mushrooms, yellow squash, orange carrots, red onion. And then I'll probably toss in the rest of my green onion to get it used up for this recipe. So as soon as this is preheated, we're gonna get the meat going. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss in a little bit of this grapeseed oil. No, I don't care about seed oils. So, yeah, you can stay out of my comments with that. Okay, so we're taking our meat and we're just gonna put it right in, sauce and everything. And then we're just gonna cook this until it's browned on each side. We don't want to overcook it because we are going to have to reheat it when we put the vegetables back in. Now I'm going to remove the meat from the heat and I'm going to toss in the vegetables. So right now I have the remaining sauce. I'm gonna cook it down a little bit, wait for it to thicken a little, and then toss my veggies in because the veggies are gonna release water into it and make it runny. Now that's reduced down by about half. I'm going to toss in the vegetables very carefully. And so there you go. I tossed in the vegetables. I probably did about 3 or 4 cups of vegetables. The sauce is just enough to cover the vegetables, which is what I wanted because I didn't want it super runny once all the moisture releases from the vegetables. If you can see that. Now I'm gonna continue to cook the vegetables until they get nice and hot, and then I'll return the meat to the pan to reheat it and then top it with some green onions. Now that the vegetables are just about cooked all the way through, I'm gonna return the meat to the wok and get everything all heated up and mixed together. This is what it's looking like. So we're gonna keep that on for another minute or two and then we'll garnish with green onion. Now that everything's cooked all the way through, I'm just gonna take the rest of my green onion that I had in the fridge and sprinkle it throughout. And this is going to be dinner. And this is what it looks like all plated up. All right, have a good night, y'all. Let me know if you try it.